Hi dear students, welcome to Gallant IAS. History is just a cakewalk, provided we maintain a consistency in revising history and practicing history questions. Now, prelims is very near. My advice to all of you is don't be down, don't be depressed, don't worry about what you not covered so far. Just give good number of revisions of what you covered so far, both the static and current affair areas. Okay, so don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about your score. Maybe current score is 60, 70, 80, doesn't matter. You will definitely cross 100 provided you maintain consistency in your revision and practice of the mock test. So give a good number of mock tests, give a good number of UPSC standard mock tests. Okay, test must have UPSC standard, practice them very well, boost your static and current affair areas, revision of the current affair and static areas, build up that basic conceptual clarity in every subjects. And history, timeline is important here. Chronology based questions are there, timeline based questions are there. So understanding the timeline of events in history, that is very, very important for you. For example, I'm taking only extremist phase, which starts with 1906 or even before 1905. There is a partition. Bengal partition is the ideological split happened right from that partition. 1905, 1906 All India Muslim League formation, 1907, yeah, that is Surat split. Surat split, in fact, the Indian National Congress splitted, or congressmen splitted into extremists and moderates. It was basically an ideological split that happened in the Surat session of the Congress. Then 1908, there is, Tilak was sent to Burma. I mean, Tilak's imprisonment. It is for defending Prafulla Chowki and Khudiram Bose. Okay, 1909 Morley Minto or Minto Morley reforms, which become the basis for Indian Council Act 1909, which provided for separate electorate for Indian Muslims. Then 1911 there is organization of Delhi Darbar and annulment of the partition of Bengal also. 1912, that is capital, Delhi conspiracy case, capital shift, and that on that ceremony, yeah, like there was an attempt to assassinate Lord Harding, the viceroy. Then Delhi conspiracy case. 1913 formation of Ghadar party, which is at San Francisco, America. Then 1915 Ghar Wapasi of Gandhiji from South Africa. 1916, yeah, formation of that Banaras University. After return to India, it was the first public appearance of Gandhiji. Then 1916 Lucknow Pact by this Congress and Muslim League, and also in the same pact, in the same Lucknow session 1916, these extremists and moderates also reunited. Okay, 1916 again known for Home Rule League movement by Annie Besant and Bal Gangadhar Tilak. 1917 Montego Declarations. Then 1917 Champaran Satyagraha. This was the first localized movement led by Gandhiji in India. It was against Thin Katia system of forced indigo cultivation and first civil disobedience by Gandhiji in India. 1918 Ahmedabad mill strike, which is known for its Gandhiji's first hunger strike. Yeah, which was against discontinuation of the plague bonus. And Khera Satyagraha by Gandhiji, where you can notice the first non-cooperation practice by Gandhiji. Now there is a question: which one of the following is not that or incorrect chronological order, or which one of the following is the correct chronological order? Okay, so here the correct chronological order is, let us go for, Surat split, that was in 1907. Then this partition of Bengal 1905. Then there is Lucknow Pact. Lucknow Pact was 1916. Then Jallianwala Bagh tragedy 1919. So that way, yeah, what comes first is Bengal partition, second is Surat split, then third is Lucknow Pact, and fourth is Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Okay, so that way, partition of Bengal, Surat split, Lucknow Pact, and Jallianwala Bagh tragedy, which is Bombay, is your answer. This is the way UPSC has questions. Arrange the following events that took place in the first decade of the 20th century in chronological order. Indian National Congress Bombay session, establishment of All India Muslim League, partition of Bengal, Indian National Congress Surat session. Indian National Congress Bombay session, 1885, inaugural session, okay. Then there is establishment of All India Muslim League, 1906. Then there is partition of Bengal, 1905. Then say Indian National Congress Surat session, 1907. So that way your order has to be, yeah, 1, then partition of Bengal, 3, okay. Then establishment of All India Muslim League, 2, then finally Surat session, 7, okay. That way you can go. So your answer has to be, yeah, 1, 3, 2, 4. Bombay is your answer. Bombay is your answer. 1, 3, 2, 4, okay. With reference to Indian freedom struggle, the famous Surat split refers to what? It is separation of congressmen into extremists and moderates. In the aftermath of partition of Bengal, Swadeshi boycott movements was organized in different parts of India. Who of the following is well known to have led this movement in Tamil Nadu, which is by Chidambaram Pillai? During civil disobedience, Rajagopalachari. During Swadeshi or anti-Bengal partition, it was Chidambaram Pillai. Kappalotiya Tamilan, okay. That Swadeshi navigation or what is called indigenous shipping service started by this Chidambaram Pillai, okay. 1919 Rowlatt Act, which was basically meant for curbing the civil liberties, okay. 1919 Jallianwala Massacre. Then this 1919 appointment of under committee to inquire into this particular Jallianwala Bagh tragedy. 1919 Government of India Act, which introduced provincial diarchy. Also, it extended separate electorate to other minority communities. Provincial diarchy, which is division of the provincial subjects into transferred and reserved. 1919, yeah, that foundation of All India Khilafat Committee by Ali brothers. Gandhiji was the president, president of the Khilafat Committee, Khilafat session. 1919, yeah, Indian National Liberal Federation by Surendranath. Okay, those who expressed their dissatisfaction with the Congress, they come out and they formed Indian National Liberal Federation. They were happy with the 1919 reforms, that is Montague Chelmsford reforms, okay. They were happy with the 1919 reforms, especially Annie Besant or the Surendranath Tagore, etc. Now 1920, which is non-cooperation movement. 1920 is known for non-cooperation movement, and 1920 it's also known for formation of All India Trade Congress, okay. And 1922 is known for Chauri Chaura incident, which was the reason for withdrawal of non-cooperation movement. 1920-22 is also known for establishment of Swaraj Party by C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru, and they acted as the parliamentary wing of this Congress, okay. So this is till 2022 I am discussing with you. This is what I would say. Yeah, there is a question with reference to Ahmedabad mill strike. Which of the statements are correct? Strike started on disputes over hike in taxes. Ansuya Bahan was main adversary Gandhiji faced in the struggle. Strike didn't achieve desired results. It marked Gandhiji's first ever observance of fasting in the struggle in India. So see, here the strike started on disputes on hike in taxes, which is wrong, which is related to Khera. Ansuya Bahan was main adversary Gandhiji. No, she was supportive of Gandhiji. Strike didn't achieve desired results, which is wrong. Then this it marked Gandhiji's first ever hunger strike in India. Fourth is the only answer. Now there is a question. Consider the following statements. Champaran Satyagraha marked the beginning of or success of Gandhiji's massive civil disobedience movement. This is not massive in character. It was the polite persuasion strategy of Gandhiji. So some words will cheat you. Some words will trap you. So it was an example of Gandhiji's localized civil disobedience movement. It was a kind of polite persuasion policy. It was a very polite disobedience of this British brutal ordinances, okay. So that massive is the word which cheat you, or that is the trap in that statement. The Champaran Satyagraha was launched to address the problems faced by indigo plantation workers, okay. The Champaran Satyagraha was launched to address the problems faced by indigo plantation workers, okay. So sometimes they will cheat you by giving the word indigo planters. It is launched to address the problems faced by indigo planters. Okay, so read the statement very carefully. Even a single word can cheat you, okay, or that can trap you. So Champaran Satyagraha was launched to address the problems faced by indigo plantation workers. That is true. Second statement is the apt one. Your answer has to be 2 only. Okay. So this is the way you just cover the timeline of this modern India and try to solve the related questions, and that will definitely help you to register these historical events, modern historical events in a chronological order. Thank you.